Hello, everyone. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Very well. Thank you. Thank you. Sarikad. How are you? I remember meeting you before.
I thank everyone for coming out today in support of Pam Hundal, your next BC MPP for Brampton, Springdale.
I am compelled just to ask everyone, today you can't forget, today is September 11th. And today marks a day where a huge tragedy happened that affected the whole world. So, I can't continue. I feel that we all need to just stop for a moment. I ask everyone if we can just take a moment of silence before we get on with our day and before we get on with my speech. So can we just, moment of silence? Stand. We stand.
Thank you so much, Pam, and thank you, Harm. I am delighted to be here. And first, let me begin by thanking Pam for calling us to remembrance and prayerful reflection to remember the victims of those who were killed this day 10 years ago. I was just watching earlier this morning the beginning of the commemorative services in New York on television. The Prime Minister is there, as are the close family members of all 24 Canadians who were killed that day, and they began reading the names of the over 3,000 victims, and it reminded me that they were from all faiths and all backgrounds, so over 80 countries of origin. And so thank you, Pam, for that dignified moment of remembrance. Friends, I am so, first of all, I want to bring my apologies. I guess I showed up a little bit on Indian Standard Time here. There was some mixed signals, and I thought I was to be here at 10. I apologize sincerely for those of you who were waiting for me. Please accept my apologies. I don't have the attitude of an Indian cabinet minister that everyone will wait till I get there. Don't worry. And I don't travel around with an armored personnel carrier like they do either. But thank you so much to each and every one of you, many old friends and many new ones. And I am so impressed. I was greeted by some of the youth who are supporting Pam, and what a tremendous sign of energy and hope for the future to see young Canadians taking their future seriously, taking their responsibility as democratic citizens actively. Pam, the fact that you've inspired those young people to be active citizens before many of them can even vote is great credit to you. Thank you for that.
In the circles, it has been called, it's for foreigners, then it is new Canadians, and now Liberals come up with that it is new Canadian citizens.
Yeah, I don't even
so
know.
It's been a confused state of affairs. What's your take on that?
I have no idea what they're talking about. The last I heard is they said it would be eligible for citizens who have been in Canada.
But Tim Rotek has said it was for foreigners to begin with.
Yeah, well, that's, I think what he was saying is that it's a preferential hiring treatment for people who aren't even in Canada yet. It would be benefiting people who have not yet even immigrated to Canada. And I think we should be focusing on getting people back to work who are unemployed regardless of how long they've been in Canada. I think all Canadians, regardless of how long they've been here, expect that the government will unite people around equality of opportunity, not divide people based on whether they've been here for 6 months or 6 decades. And the most recent thing I've heard from the provincial Liberals was that it would only be eligible for citizens who have been here for less than 5 years. Well, that's virtually no one. So I don't even think they understand what they're talking about. What I do know is that they've succeeded in dividing Ontarians here along in a way that's very unfortunate. We should be uniting Ontarians around equality of opportunity. Our federal government supports increased language training, job search skills, mentorship programs for new Canadians, all of which is to get them, so they can have an equal shot when they go to look for the job. But when people go to look for the job, they should only have an equal shot. We shouldn't say to employers, you should hire this person, but but who came 2 years ago, but not this person that came 6 years ago. That's totally counterproductive. Why is someone who's been here for 4 years worth? Why should they have a better shot at a job than someone who's been here for 6 or 7